Disclaimer: I doesn't claim any of the arts. All the picture shown belongs to the respective artist and company. If you are original owner and want me to remove the video, I will do it immediately. Just send me an email to inform me. And if you liked my content, please subscribe to the channel. Chapter begins, and Kim's doppelganger is sitting on his throne, watching Kim's battle with Kentamyeon. It seems that this is amusing to him. He is having fun watching it. With that, he says, "I had considered whether I should let you use one or two skills, but it seems I had worried needlessly. For you to awaken Igman's powers, going as far as to consume a monster. Yeah, that's how you're supposed to grow, desperately, miserably. It's time for you to realize the idle nature of your ways and grasp the different nature of this power compared to how you've been using it until now. That's how you'll be able to reach that person." Then we see Kim jump into the air, using his new skill, Blood Rampage. With glowing dark red eyes, he prepares his fist to deliver a massive hit at Kentamyeon. Seeing Kim's new skill, Kentamyeon gets shocked and scared. He doesn't know how Kim gained access to Archduke's power. As Kim swings his punch, he delivers a devastating blow to Kentamyeon, knocking him down unconscious. Kentamyeon regains consciousness and crawls forward on the ground, trying to get back on his feet and continue fighting. He says as he continues his crawl, "What just happened? Wasn't he barely standing just moments ago? How is it that a human is using an Archduke's powers? That's fine. He still has to die either way. I don't know how he gained those powers, but this is Archduke Orgel's realm. If this current body is not enough, then I'll consume more bodies and mana so that I can completely shred you to pieces." Kentamyeon doesn't know what is going on or how Kim got those powers. As he looks at Kim, he sees that a powerful bloody aura is covering him. With that, Kentamyeon clenches his teeth and grabs the dead bodies and injured people around him. A horrifying purple aura covers him, and with that, he recovers himself. Then we see Kim look at Lim Ah-young. She is wounded, and with that, Kim thinks to himself, "Lim Ah-young. She's still breathing, thankfully. So this is Archduke Igman's power, Blood Rampage." As Kim looks at his blood-formed hand with wonder, he says to himself, "My blood is boiling while my heart feels like it's about to burst. My body is screaming in pain from taking this monster-like form. I can't be in this state for long, but why is it that my body feels so light?" With that, Kim turns and sees Kentamyeon rushing towards him at full speed, trying to strike at Kim with two double-edged axes. As Kentamyeon shouts, "This is the end!" he raises one of his axes and strikes at Kim with massive power. Thanks to Kim's new skill, he manages to dodge the attack. Kentamyeon's axe misses Kim and hits the ground. Then, Kim prepares his sharp claw formed by blood, and with one strike leaves a big and deep cut on Kentamyeon's chest. With that attack, Kentamyeon gets angrier and turns around, swinging powerfully at Kim. However, his movements are too slow for Kim. He dodges the attack easily. Kentamyeon swings his axes at Kim again and again, but each time misses him. Kim dodges Kentamyeon's attacks effortlessly. Seeing this, Kentamyeon doesn't understand what is going on and thinks to himself, "What is this? Why are my attacks not landing? My power isn't any different from before. No, I've become even more powerful after consuming those bodies. So then why?" Kim rushes at Kentamyeon with full speed and with a swift attack splits Kentamyeon's chest with its bloody claw, inflicting a fatal blow on him. With that, Kentamyeon is shocked. He didn't know how he received such an attack. With that, Kim thinks to himself, "Power and increased stats weren't the only things that I gained from using Blood Rampage. The thing that matters the most were my crimson eyes. They turned red just like when I used Predation, but there was something different. Unlike before, I could see the flow of mana, where he's concentrating his powers or what move he'll do next. I could even see his mana stone, the heart of all monsters." With his new crimson eyes, Kim finds Kentamyeon's mana stone and focuses his attack on that spot. Kentamyeon's body cracks. With this, Kentamyeon asks, "Just what are you?" Then as Kim starts shattering Kentamyeon's mana stone, he answers, "What am I? You'll find that out in hell." With that, Kim shatters Kentamyeon's mana stone. As Kentamyeon's body starts breaking down from the inside out, he shouts in pain as his eyes and mouth glow with red light before finally exploding into pieces. In mid-air, as Kim tries to land, he says, "Of course, I still need to figure that out." The scene changes to the ruins of the city after the end of Kim and Kentamyeon's battle. Since Kim Tae-hyun was successful in defeating Kentamian, the dungeon break situation in Japan had come to an end. The Japanese Player Association did its best to help the survivors and clean up the mess, while Matsuda Kuro, who refused outside help for his own gain, was arrested. Lim Ayoung didn't receive any permanent injuries, only light wounds, leaving her wondering if she would be punished. But contrary to her expectations, the chairman says to her, "Punished? I'm glad you're okay." Hearing that, Lim Ayoung gets surprised and happy and says, "I'll try my best." Then we see Yoshikawa and Nakata Shinji bowing in front of people with regret and shame in a press conference. They both admitted to their crimes as well as the misuse of their abilities, having forgotten their duties as players. With that, Yoshikawa says, "We apologize. I used my skill holy orders to brainwash and control people for my own gain. I'll take whatever punishment the people deem sufficient, and once the appropriate punishment has been served, I'll start again from the bottom as a proper player." The scene changes to the American Player Association building, where we see Kevin Ian, president of the US, watching the battle between Kim and Kentamian unfold on screen. He remarks, "Amazing. Kim Tae-hyun, I knew he was a talented player, but to kill an SS plus rank monster alone, I thought Cody was the only one capable of it." Marcus Gore, 8th ranked US national power player, standing next to him says, "He's more powerful than before, including during the friendly match or when he fought Gregor. Besides, that red aura is sure to be Archduke's powers." With that, Kevin thinks to himself, "It's such a shame that we can't bring someone as talented as him over to the United States. But it can't be helped. People like that can't be swayed by power or money. What moves them are ideals and their beliefs. All we can hope for is that our beliefs won't ever clash." After that, as Kevin leaves the place, Marcus asks him, "And did the association make its decision?" To which Kevin replies, "Yes, we'll need to start making our own moves, regardless of that kid's presence. Either way, all we do is for the progress of mankind." As Kevin enters a new room, we see a giant creature resembling an angel. It has 4 wings and is surrounded by a glowing golden aura while being contained in some kind of capsule. Upon closer inspection of it, we see its name and title, but not even its rank is known. The scene changes back to Kim Tae-hyun consuming mana potions. After consuming them, he raises his hand but cannot use predation as a notification appears showing, "You are unable to use predation." With that, Kim thinks to himself, "My monster-like body returned to normal once Blood Rampage ended, but the skills that were sealed away did not. What I could use was Blood Rampage, the Archduke's powers, and the new skill I received from Blood Rampage, Monster's Eyes." After seeing Kim's failed attempts, Seo Sangik expresses concern. "You failed again. I thought you'd surely succeed." Seo Sangik is head alchemist and a S-rank player who creates potions using different mana stones and additives to create what regular alchemy can't, with effects ranging from simple stat buffs to monster lures, debuff cleansers, and even cures for previously incurable diseases. With that, Seo Sangik says to Kim, "I'm sorry. You asked for my help, but I couldn't do much for you." And Kim replies, "It's fine. I think the curse I'm afflicted with is just on another level." With that, Kim thinks to himself, "There's only one way if Seo Sangik's potions don't work. That doppelganger really won't lift this curse then?" With that, Seo Sangik asks, "What will you do now?" And Kim answers, "If you can't handle it, then I suppose I have to find answers abroad." Hearing this answer, Seo Sangik gets surprised and wonders if it means that Kim is going to seek American help for his problem. To which Kim replies, "Yes, the second-ranked player in the US and world's greatest curse lifter. I need to meet with Ricky Hollies." In the next scene, we see pink and blue aura surrounding Ricky Hollies as she stands next to unconscious bodies of Chinese Association players. In front of her is Chinese Player Association head Zhan Lum with national-level player rank. Ricky looks at Zhan Lum and says, "It's been a while, Association Chairman Zhan Lum. I've told you many times already, but I'm not here as a representative of the American Player Association, but as an investigator of the World Players Association, and to question you on various assassination charges, as well as unauthorized experiments occurring here in China near unconquered dungeons. Would you please comply with the investigation?" Hearing this, Zhan Lun responds, "Oh, Ricky Hollies, and what if I refuse?" The scene changes back to Kim Tae-hyun, as it seems he knows something about her and thinks to himself, of course, before she goes missing. And with that, this chapter ends. Thank you for watching this video until the end. Support this channel by liking this video and subscribing the channel. And if you want me to recap another manhwa or manga, write its name on comment section. And if you want to know what happened in previous chapter, you can watch them in this YouTube channel.